Writers use subordinating conjunctions to show a connection between two ideas and create a rhythm in the text. Let's practice writing complex sentences correctly with subordinating conjunctions. Please have your LearnZillion practice sheet in front of you because you will need it during this lesson. A conjunction is a connecting word. They can connect words, phrases, or clauses. There are several types of conjunctions, but two of them are most popular, the coordinating conjunction and the subordinating conjunction. The first type of conjunction is a coordinating conjunction. This is a connecting word. The acronym FANBOYS helps us remember the coordinating conjunctions that are used to connect similar parts of speech or related ideas. Sometimes a conjunction is used to connect the same parts of speech, such as in this sentence. The dog and cat played in the yard. The words dog and cat are nouns. They are connected with the conjunction and because they are both nouns and they both happen to be playing. Another way to use these conjunctions is by connecting related ideas. Look at this sentence. Shanna went to the mall but did not buy anything. The ideas here are going to the mall and not buying anything. In a way, these ideas are opposites because you usually go to a store to buy something. Use your fanboys list to circle the conjunction in this sentence. Pause the video while you do this. Press play when you are done. The conjunction but is used when the related ideas are opposites. Did you circle the word but? Great work! The other popular type of conjunction is a subordinating conjunction. A subordinating conjunction joins a dependent clause with an independent clause. The dependent clause can't be alone. It depends on the independent clause to help it form a sentence that shows a relationship. The subordinating conjunction has the job of joining the dependent clause and the independent clause. When we use subordinating conjunctions, we can show a connection between two ideas and create rhythm in our writing. Have you ever heard of an AWOOBIS? It might sound funny, but it's actually a great acronym that will help us remember the subordinating conjunctions. Listen to the list of AWOOBIS words while I read them aloud. After, although, as, when, while, until, before, because, if, since. There are many more subordinating conjunctions than what is on this list, but these are the words you will most likely use frequently. When we use a subordinate conjunction to connect two smaller sentences, we create a complex sentence. In a complex sentence, the subordinate conjunction bridges the two clauses. Complex sentences explain a time connection, a reason, or a cause-effect relationship between the two ideas or clauses that the conjunction connects. Let's look at these two complete sentences. I was in school, my mom went to work. Now let's try connecting them with a subordinating conjunction. My mom went to work while I was in school. This complex sentence shows a time relationship between my being in school and my mom being at work. Both events happened at the same time. The subordinating conjunction while tells me this. Here are two more sentences. It is snowing badly. We will not go to school. When I combine these with the conjunction if, I have set up a cause and effect connection between the two ideas. Not going to school will be caused by bad snow. Notice that when the sentence starts with the subordinating conjunction, a comma must follow the first idea or clause. Now you try it. Here is a sentence with an AWOOBIS word. The seagull flew away because it caught a fish. On your practice sheet, circle the subordinating conjunction and underline the two ideas it connects. Pause the video while you do this. Press play when you are finished. Let's see how you did. Did you circle the conjunction because? Great work! The subordinating conjunction connects the ideas of the seagull flew away and catching the fish. Here's a draft of a narrative I have been working on. Listen while I read the paragraph aloud. My alarm clock rings. I jump out of bed. Today is a very exciting day. It is the first day of summer camp. This is no ordinary camp. I will be learning how to ride a horse. I cannot wait to get to the barn. I am a little nervous. I have never been on a horse before. This will be a whole new experience. Maybe this will become my favorite hobby. I notice that many of my sentences are short, and the rhythm of this paragraph is pretty choppy. I think there is a way to really improve this piece of writing. Let's look at these first two sentences. My alarm clock rings. I jump out of bed. I imagine the alarm clock rang first, then very quickly afterward the writer jumped out of bed, so these ideas are related by time. I know I can use a subordinating conjunction to connect ideas related by time. We want to look at our list of AWUBIS words to find subordinating conjunctions that relate to the timing of events. On your practice sheet, put a check mark next to the conjunctions you think we could use to connect these two sentences. Pause the video while you do this. Press play again when you are finished. I'm guessing you chose after, as, when, before, and since. These words all have to do with time, and they would all be possibilities for combining these sentences. I'm going to choose one of these words to connect my sentences. I am thinking that the writer probably jumped out of bed almost at the same time that the alarm went off, because it was about to be such an exciting day. So I am going to use the word as. Listen to how my sentence sounds now. As my alarm clock rings, I jump out of bed. It flows much more nicely with the conjunction added. One important thing to remember is that when the conjunction starts the sentence, a comma like this must go in between the two sentences that have now been combined. These two sentences tell me more about why it is such an exciting day. Today is a very exciting day. It is the first day of summer camp. These ideas are related. The explanation about the first day of camp tells why this is an exciting day. I know that related ideas can be connected with a subordinating conjunction. I am thinking I need to choose an AWUBIS word to make the connection. Can you help me? Look at the list on your practice page and put a check mark next to the words you think would connect these two sentences. Pause the video while you choose your words. Press play when you are done. Did you find them? I found as and because, which are both conjunctions that can be used to show a reason why something is the way it is. Since I used as in the last sentence, I will use the word because to revise these sentences. Let's see how it sounds. Today is a very exciting day because it is the first day of summer camp. Much better. In this revision, I connected two sentences with a conjunction in between them, so I need a comma in front of the conjunction for the sentence to be written correctly. These sentences have so much more flow and rhythm written this way. Here are two more sentences from my story that sound a little bit short and choppy. I cannot wait to get to the barn. I am a little nervous. I am thinking these sentences are related. The first one makes me think the writer is excited, but the second one tells me the writer is nervous. Excited and nervous are almost opposite feelings. Let's see if we can combine them using a subordinating conjunction. I will need to choose a word from the AWUBIS list that connects these contrasting ideas. Revise this sentence on your practice sheet using an AWUBIS word. Pause the video while you write. Press play again when you are finished. I am thinking the word while would connect these two sentences nicely. What do you think? Here is how I chose to revise this sentence. While I cannot wait to get to the barn, I am a little nervous. The word while is used to show these two contrasting feelings are happening at the same time. Now, how about that comma? There it is. Great work. This is the last set of sentences where I think the addition of a subordinating conjunction will improve the writing. I have never been on a horse before. This will be a whole new experience. I hear a cause and effect in these two sentences. Having never been on a horse is causing this to be a whole new experience. That means these two sentences are related. Choose a subordinating conjunction to connect these sentences and rewrite them on your practice sheet. Pause the video while you follow the instructions. When you are done, press play. How did you do? Look at how I revised my sentence. Since I have never been on a horse before, this will be a whole new experience. I chose the word since because it is used to show effects. The rhythm of this sentence seems much more natural. We combine two complete sentences by putting a conjunction between them. Did you remember to put the comma at the end of the first clause? Good for you! Here is our revised draft. Listen while I read it aloud. As my alarm clock rings, I jump out of bed. Today is a very exciting day because it is the first day of summer camp. This is no ordinary camp. I will be learning how to ride a horse. While I cannot wait to get to the barn, I am a little nervous. Since I have never been on a horse before, this will be a whole new experience. Maybe this will become my favorite hobby. This paragraph now flows much more nicely. The choppy sentences are gone, and it has a more natural rhythm to it. Now it is your turn. Listen to this draft as I read it aloud. Torin rolls out of his sleeping bag in the tent. This is his first camping trip. He is so excited. He looks up at the sky. The night air is crisp, the moon is full, the stars are twinkling. Torin and his dad sit on logs they placed near the campfire. They will roast hot dogs. They will not get to roast marshmallows. They left them at home. Even so, Torin thinks this is the perfect Saturday night. Reread this draft and revise it using what you learned in this lesson. Pause the video while you write. Press play when you have finished. Now look at your own writing and find places where you can make your ideas flow more naturally and with better rhythm by combining related ideas with subordinating conjunctions. Be sure to choose the conjunction that correctly shows the connection you are trying to make between the ideas you combine. This will make your writing easier to read and it will hold the reader's attention.